Hey guys, welcome back to the garage. Been just over a week since I met with you last, but guys, I've been non-stop busy. A lot of stuff has happened, come up, taken place, and just have not had time to sit down at the bench like I'd like to and get some of these projects rolling and getting out. Hopefully that's going to change here fairly soon. But one of the things that we've got going now, eventually I'm going to do a tour on the shop here sometime in the future. Don't know just when yet. I've got a lot of stuff I need to clean up because it's not really that presentable for a camera. So I'm going to take you over here to the other end of the shop real quick. So please pardon the mess. But this is what we were wrapped up in last week. I got two nice loads of wood brought in. So we'll fill this half of the shop up. For the winter, we got another stack here. That one, of course, goes all the way to the floor, as do these. And we're usually out. See, that's the back wall right up there. We're usually out about to here. I know that's probably not going to come up on camera just as how much that is. But we usually get about 4 or 5 cords in here. And then that usually is pretty good for the winter. So that's what has been taken a lot of my time lately. We did that, and then of course my mower that I've used for the last 23 years, been a lot of good faithful service out of it. I think it threw the governor in the engine. I don't know that much about those Briggs engines or lawnmower engines in general, but after having it 23 years, and I got to thinking, I finally ended up broke down and got myself a zero turn. It's not new. It's about 12 years old. It's from a friend of mine at work. It was his dad's, and guys, this thing looks brand new for its age. And I got it today, and I actually got my grass mowed with it. It was a little tricky for I've never used a zero turn before, but I got out there, and by the time I was done, I was whipping it around pretty good. So not too bad to pick up on. Mowed it in low. I don't know if I'd want to try it in high yet or not. I got kind of a bumpy yard, so. But it's just about an acre, but it's perfect size for me. It's easier on my back, and I've been actually looking the last couple years. So finally got a zero turn. So that was the other thing that kept me away from the bench, trying to find what's up with the old mower and getting this one. So that has been accomplished. So hoping to get back to the bench, guys, kicking some of these projects out. The senior group build, my dad and I's buddy build on the 66 Riviera, really about down to getting paint. And then I did get a little bit of work done on the custom Ford here a few days ago. I come out here just for a little bit. I didn't get a whole lot done, but I did a video short on that. So hopefully you pick that one up and seeing the progress so far. Real quick, guys, although this is not officially a bench talk, I did want to bring this up as it is next weekend. Our 21st annual LT annual model car show, and this is at New Hope Christian Center at 2240 Beatty Road in Elida, Ohio. So if anybody is in the area, close around, would like to come out, guys, it's a great show. They have a lot of good vendors there, and it's just a great time. And again, if you're on Facebook and have seen this ad for this show, there is no early registration. The only registration is at the day of the show at the church there. So if you see anything about pre-registering, it's a scam. Don't fall for it. It's always a clown out there somewhere trying to do bad for somebody. But anyway, there's no pre-registration. It's all at the day of the show. And then again, if you want to pause on that, guys, there's all the classes. Theme build, anything Mercedes-Benz there. So it's always a good time. So if you're in the area, you want to come out, check it out. Be glad to see you. I'll be there. I'll be getting some footage of that and the swap meet. So looking forward to that. I don't have a whole lot of new ones to take, guys. I got about, I think, 4 ones that I've not had to that show yet. So I will be taking those. And just, again, not a lot of bench time to get things wrapped up here. So, but anyway, after that, on to the purpose of this video. Last weekend, they had some sales up north of us here, and some community sales, so we just wanted to take a little trip up there just to see what they had going on. And my daughter was driving and was going through the town, and my wife had said, well, there's a garage sale there. And my daughter had mentioned, she said, hey, Dad, it looked like I had some model stuff there. So I said, well, turn around, we'll go back and see what they got. And guys, I walked up to this table and look what I found. Actually, only about 5 of these that's on the table, and I don't remember exactly which 5 right now were on the table. I happened to look at them at first at a distance. They looked like they might have just been some toy cars, but I got to get up there. And no, guys, these are mostly Revell / Monogram, with the exception of this one MPC. So I walked up and I said, man, how do you like that? All Mopars. Love it. I love the old Monogram kits, which then eventually carried the Revell name. And as I'm looking, I didn't ask. They didn't have any prices on them, so I didn't initially ask. But I got to thinking that, man, pretty cool seeing that many built models on the table at one time. So I went back and asked the guy, guys, he said, $1 a piece. He said, I've actually got some more in the house if you want to see them. I'm like, yeah, go see what you got. So he brought out 3 more. I think it was the Cudas that he brought out. It could have been one of the Super Bs and 2 Cudas. But anyway, that's beside the point, I guess. But anyway, he brought 3 more out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. $1 a piece, guys. $8 for 8 model kits. Now this is the exception from the Revell / Monogram. This is, I believe, this was from the Country Charger version. Basically, the mold of the General E, basically. And of course, now some of these may be reduced to parts cars because they've got the hoods actually end up getting glued on these. So I don't know how difficult that would be to get those apart. I'll see. If nothing else, I've got a nice array of parts here. And there's one of these guys that really intrigued me the most, and I'll talk about it last. I'm going to try not to cover this video with a lot of time, just kind of try to keep it short and sweet. But anyways, just, that fell off. I figured that would, hold on, guys. I'll be right back. Okay, that was just the front end. It was not glued on there. That's the front end of that 71 GTX. Now, this is more than likely the Dom's Charger version. Not necessarily, though. I do believe that they had another release before that one of this 71 GTX. So it could be just about a number of things. But what I like about these guys, get my little handy pointer here. I like about these, they have the automatic transmission. So different applications, if you just want to use for parts, you can use it and have a nice automatic transmission there. Now, I've actually got the old satellite version of this. I actually got one built up. But what I like about these, I like the rally wheels. Use them for different things whenever I get around to doing the rest of the Superbirds. I'd like to have a couple more rally wheels for it because most of those Superbird kits came with the Magnum 500. So there's a GTX there. Here's another 71 GTX. Now that's kind of cool. Some dinky wheels on that one. But nonetheless, again, like I said, there's another automatic transmission and just parts. This one's got the hood open. There's a spare engine, if anything, or just go ahead and redo this and build it up as is. And then a Super B. This would have been the Street Machine version, I guess. Now this does have the hood glued shut. If I can get this one apart, this may be one that I would be interested in possibly restoring. I would have to clean this up and whatnot. But again, guys, it's just for the parts bin. I've not got a lot of new building done, guys, but I sure have been acquiring a lot of other kits. I'm going to have to reverse that here before too long. And then here, this would be just the standard Super B kit. They've actually added different wheels to that. I'm not sure what those came off of, unless it was an option from one of these versions. Again, if nothing else, guys, a myriad of parts for other projects. And then again here, 71 is a 71 CUDA, Hemi CUDA. Not an old bad build, really, for what it is. Got the louvers and the scoop there. So there's a 71 CUDA, and then another one. A lot of stuff we can do with these, make some drag cars or whatever. Again, not a bad build-up. Nice purple with the blacked out sides there. But again, more rally wheels. Pretty neat stuff. Now then, this one here that I saved for last is really cool, guys, because even when I bought it and looked at it and put it in the box, they give me a big box to put all these in. I didn't even really, it didn't dawn on me. I didn't really even think about it. But this car here, if you notice, does not have the shaker hood. This has the Power Bulge Performance or Street Hood, whatever they would call it back in the day, whatever Plymouth called that. And it's got a different style of spoiler. You see, this has got the Go wing on it here, and that's just got a regular spoiler. But I did some digging, did a little searching, and I found out that this actually was from the Street Machine version, because it also has these ladder bars here, or these traction bars. So, and again, got your regular rally wheels. So this is one I would like to do. Actually, build one, kind of kit bash a little bit here. If I can get this hood open. So this has the Hemi in it. Going to fight me all the way, isn't it? So this has the Hemi in it. But what I would actually like to do with this car is take, maybe we could say, take one of these 440s out of here, put in this Barracuda, or this Cuda here, and with this Power Bulge, Performance, whatever you want to call it, with this hood, and then maybe if I could find a decal, like this side decal here, only 383 or 440 on there somewhere, and we'll just have us a different version, and maybe just like, maybe eliminate the traction bars, but just have maybe like a factory stock 440 car or 383, whichever way. But it's so cool to see that hood, guys, because I got home and I got to looking at them and said, now wait a minute, that's a little different. So I started Googling pictures, and sure enough, that was a factory style hood, and they actually had it on that Street Machine version of that 71 Cuda. So that's it, guys. That's my little Mopar haul from the garage sales. There was several model kits, I guess, of some degree, maybe ones I'm not necessarily quite interested in. I know I did come across a Dale Earnhardt 98 Monte Carlo. It was sealed. They had 20 bucks on it. Not a bad price, but I've already got a couple of those, so I kind of passed over on that. But when I seen these, guys, you can't beat this with a stick. So again, for now, they're going to go in the just on the backup shelf, parts bin, whatever. But I do, of all of these cars, the one I would have the biggest plans for probably would be this one right here, solely because of this hood right here. So I can take one of the newer kits and use some parts if I have to, you know, to get that going. And what you know would really even be cool is to take one of these and maybe make it an automatic. That's interesting too. You never know what you're going to come up with, guys, on this stuff. So, well, guys, not a whole lot covered on this video, but I said it's been over a week since I talked to you guys, and I wanted to get back get a video out to you. And I figured, what a haul. I might as well bring this to you, show you what I got, and we'll see what's out there. Check those garage sales, guys. Check the flea markets, antique stores. You never know what you're going to find out there. There's always some kind of garage sale gold somewhere. So, guys, with that, I'm just going to go ahead and close this one out. I'm hoping to get you guys a couple more videos over the course of the weekend, because I do have a couple things planned. Again, I said, just been so busy lately. It's kind of been on the back shelf. And actually, I'm actually going to do a response to Paul from Left Coast Model Car Builds, his community question. And it kind of actually goes along with what I've been dealing with these last couple weeks. So with that, guys, if you like the video, go ahead and give me a like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Thank you, subscribers. I appreciate you very much. And if you want a shop card, I do still have shop cards available. And guys, if I'm a little slow sometimes in getting these out, please bear with me. It's just sometimes things get lost in the shuffle, but I do want to get them out. When you request them, I do want to get your shop cards to you. So I do have plenty of those available. There's my email there. It's also in my channel description, and in the description of this video. So you can find that pretty much anywhere. When I post a video, the information's always there. So with that, guys, I guess I won't keep rambling, because if I don't stop now, that's what's going to be, just some endless rambling. So I think we'll close it out right there. So until next time, guys, you have a great day. God bless you, and happy modeling.